Hello, welcome to Two Old Ladies That Bet and Stuff, where we make sports betting fun and easy. Our goal here is to give you a proven sports betting strategy with little investment. So it doesn't matter if you only make plays, $10, $20 per game. A lot of it is for me, like we don't do a lot of unit plays or parlays. If we knew the big winners, we would definitely, bet all those and we'd all be rich. But instead, we work hard, we get our modeling done. And of course, we bring in folks that have the magic numbers. We invite them to come on here and show us the way. So what do we got today? Oh, I don't know. Dave Bartoo, the mastermind
Good
of
morning.
Hot Sheet. How are you
Good
today?
morning. Oh my God, I'm still pissed at Hawkins for missing those freaking free throws.
Right.
Make your goddamn free throws.
I know. Again, right? That took you from, what did you say, a 7-8 game?
5-0.
Would have been a 10-5. That's a big difference.
Yeah, that was it's not the 10-5 to 8-7. It's the loss of a clean sweep 5-0 game.
Yeah, I mean, your modeling was exactly right on. Right?
When we can hit both team unders, the first half under, the game total, and the spread, that is just, God, that's as good as it gets. And,
right. And for all of you guys out there that don't know, we bet five bets per game. That's our deal. That's what we do. We bet as much as we can to get our money in to crush Vegas.
Right. And I guess that, just for everybody new, that's really what this is it's two things. First and foremost, the hot sheets. I designed them so that we have a consistent output on a sport. And so I have WNBA hot sheets. I got NHL, NBA, and NFL. And but the first goal is providing consistent data for sports bettors to use in their due diligence. That's how it started for you, Mindy. You started using it with your NFL, and it improved your winning percentage. It dropped your losing percentage. You were a more profitable bettor as a due diligence tool. But for those that actually tail it, we bet every single one of these things, folks. Every single one. 5 times a game. We bet 1/30th of our bankroll on each bet every time. So as the bankroll goes up, the average the size of the bet goes up because the book is giving you money interest free. So you take that loan and you use it to bet against them. That's our theory on trying to really beat a sports book. But the second thing, like I said, is to have a consistent system for you to bet. So if you say, hey, I want to tail the road team total every game, you are getting the same model every time. If you want to tail the first half total every game, same model every time. It's all consistent from us. So for you as a sports bettor, what's important is your consistency. You having a system where you are betting the same way every time and tracking the results. So that's what the hot sheets is really all about. The one thing the hot sheets can't do is make free throws.
Right. And so today we decided to come on during one of these excellent matchups here today on the NBA network. If you guys want to give it a look, it is the LA Sparks versus the Chicago Sky. Currently the Sky, they are winning 37-31, almost to halftime. So we thought we would kind of go ahead and give out what Dave's plays were for this game, so you can kind of take a look at the modeling, and then we're going to go ahead and review tonight's game there as well.
Atlanta and Washington. But yeah, with LA and Chicago, now here's the first thing, folks. Very first thing. When I started working on NBA games, I didn't realize they started these stupid things at freaking 9 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Yes. 9 in the morning.
I know.
Right? I don't even have my pants on yet. And the game
I couldn't get my bets in time. I didn't realize it was starting so early.
But here's but from a physiological standpoint, when I saw that 9 a.m. tip, and I know this may seem weird off subject, right? But I think this has to do with betting these games. Okay. Yeah. Our bodies are coldest in a normal sleep cycle. Our bodies are coldest at 4 in the morning. Okay. It's warmest in the evening as we warm up all day. This tip today was 11 a.m. Chicago time. So for these ladies from LA, this was a 9 o'clock tip. And the first time I saw a 9 a.m. game, I didn't even know what the numbers were. I just said bet the under on everything because these bodies aren't warm. And look at this pile of shit this morning we got, right? I mean, come on. I mean, we're halfway through the second quarter and it's 30-30, which, and that's cool because the model, look, the game total was 157.5. The model's at 147.6. Easy under 157.5, right? First half, the model was at 73.8. Opening line was 80. Easy under 80. But
Right.
then once we got a 9 a.m. tip, it's like, dude, we're counting money. Right?
Right.
So the next 9 a.m. tip, Mindy, the next 9 a.m. tip, we'll blind bet every under. I don't even care what it is. You tell me when that game is happening. I will take all 4 unders across the board.
Yeah.
Right? I really believe it. I really believe
we got
that.
late games on Thursday. Late games. I'm looking for some. Maybe they don't have any here in a while, so maybe they learned their lesson.
It'll be there. I mean, this might be our little nugget of information. 9 a.m. tip. Bet the house on the under.
July 12th is the next time we got this scenario.
Cool. So I don't even give a shit who's playing. Bet the under on all that stuff. Even if it's the Aces and the Liberty, we're going under on all of it.
It doesn't matter who the high scorers are.
Right. So we're on under 80 in this game right now in the first half. So far, the first half in the last 29 games, it is what are we at? We're at 20-9 on first half totals right now, going forward. This ball game right now, what's our current score on this thing, Mindy?
I'm just bringing it up. It's 31-37 with 2 minutes to go.
That's cool.
It's like 68 would be, and we have a first half under 80.5.
Okay, so we just need him to not score more than 12 points in the next 2 minutes.
Right.
You never know. That's the one thing in the WNBA. You never know who's shaving points in the first or second half. I swear, this is the worst. This is the most point shaving league
with the ladies, right? Not for the men, but
people bitch about the NBA scripted. Nah, it's got to be WNBA. Do you know how many point totals and spreads come within a half a point all the time? It's ridiculous. So we're under 157.5 for the game.
Oh yeah.
The EPA model was 70 to 70.6 sparks. So we bought the sparks at +1 last night.
Yep, went off at 2.5 there. Yep.
Yeah. So we got some points on that one. The game total had the Sparks at 77.5. We had it modeled at 77, so we're under for the Sparks. And the Chicago was at 79.5. We had it modeled at 70.6. So we're under across the board on that. So our magic number on everything is we want everything to be 76. Spark 76, Chicago 75, halftime score combined 76, and that'll hit our under. And then also we just need the Sparks to lose by 1 or win the damn game. So
right. And so that's the thing too, right? You put this information out yesterday, so folks could have had it.
2 days ago. Remember, we modeled this on Monday night and posted Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday games all at once, because on the Patreon account, patreon.com/EPA Sports, it's a daily subscription. So rather than post the projections every game day and ding everybody for $1, I posted 3 days in a row. So basically it was 33 cents a day for this information. And the reason for that is I hate juice. Right. When you buy something, it's juice, right? You're paying for something that's on top of your bets. So look, I got to charge something for it, right? Because it's valuable information. People use it that bet all sorts of levels. But I think it's more fair to get as many games in as we can in one sheet. So yeah, this came out. I know the game's already tipped, but this came out 2 days ago for everybody to be ready with it.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at. Again, the value is in getting in these lines early, because we have seen with your modeling, all of the numbers tend to go towards it. right?
You
So
know,
the earlier you can get in, the better. That's why, we say go ahead and get in there on the hot sheet instead of waiting for these, free videos here to come out. But I think we got, something for this later game here today as well.
yeah, we do. We got some scoring. That's what we want, So Atlanta and Washington. Actually, I'll go through the whole hot sheet.
Yeah.
So people can understand what they're seeing. I'm
And
looking
it kind of looks like this.
that everybody gets. Yep, that little beauty right there.
Yep.
So the hot sheet projects what each team is going to get from the 3-point line on average, right? EPA, expected point averaging. So we have a 19 to 23.4. So we have Washington by 4.4 points from the 3-point line. From inside the 3-point line, dead even ball game, 46 to 46.8. So that means Washington's still ahead. But look at Atlanta. Projected free throws for Atlanta. Atlanta's been getting to the line a lot. Washington has been fouling. This is a hack attack Washington squad the last 3 games. So Atlanta is projected to have 22 points from the free throw line. Washington only 18.6. So this makes a very, very tight game. We got Washington by 1.5, 88.9 to 87.3. Now the line total, I had it opened at Washington by 5. Is that where it's still sitting right now, Mindy?
5.5. Put it up there on the screen for the folks. Atlanta plus 5.5 would be.
So it moved away. It moved away from the model, I believe, in that regard. So you got money coming in on Washington. We're on Atlanta. I'm on Atlanta. I bought it at plus 5.5 last night. You can get it at plus 5.5 right now. The first half, we have it modeled at 88.1. The current line on that is 81.5. So we are over in the first half. What are we looking for in the first half? We're looking for 50 to 50, right? Because we know that 3/4 of all the NBA games, they score less in the second half than the first half. And don't even get me started about WNBA fourth quarter stuff.
What, you don't think it's quality basketball? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Free throws. Hawkins, make your free throws. So the expected point total on this, we're at 176.2. The line currently is 163. So that is a pretty big gap in terms of what we project in the expectation. So I really like the over on the game total there. So now we're over in the first half, over 181.5. We are over 163 for the game. Atlanta plus, you can get plus 5.5 right now. Team totals, Atlanta's at 78.5 and we're at 87.3. Really like that one.
So we're going
over on the 78.5. We're also over on Washington. Washington's at 83.5. Model is at 88.9. We're actually looking for overtime here, right? Let's just go to overtime and get all the overs. Get this out of the way. But we know it's going to start the fourth quarter, and we're going to be like 15 points each away from the over, and we still don't know if it's going to cover.
We're going to have to sweat along with Dave Bartoo and the WNBA score watching.
Yeah, I will tell you, there is nothing worse in professional sports than WNBA fourth quarter. But on the flip side, if you're looking for something exciting, there is no bigger sweat than WNBA fourth quarter because you don't know what the F is going to happen. You just don't know. You could get the Lynx going off for 32, or you could get, what the hell was that game? I mean, we went
104 to 80.
Oh, but there was a game like 2 weeks ago, and I'm watching the scoreboard.
With the Storm, and it was like 105 to 103. That one?
No, it was the other way around. It was like 6 minutes and 11 seconds into the fourth quarter, and they hadn't freaking scored.
The one for 22. That one. That was also. It seems like there's a theme with the Storm.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's where we're at for tonight's game. 4 overs and Atlanta plus 5.5.
Sweet. All right, cool. So we got more games tomorrow, so you guys can pick up the hot sheet really easy, right? Just go to patreon.com. Again, all you do is you hit membership. It comes in there, it puts you in for $1, and basically you just let it ride after that. Every post, it will charge you an additional $1 that you go and look at. So pretty easy stuff. And again, I think $1 is worth me winning, a couple $100 here tonight. I'm just going to say that right now. So
well, we hope everybody wins a couple $100 tonight.
Right, exactly. All right, cool, Dave. Well, thanks again. Maybe we'll see you in the next couple days. I know you're a busy guy, but we try to have you on as much as possible because I think you have such a great product. And again, I stand behind it. Dave put my quote out there during the NFL. I couldn't believe it. I talked to him so much, like your modeling and my modeling combined. I mean, was just lights out. So pretty excited for this product and where it's going to go. Excited for the WNBA or the NBA, not the WNBA, when that's starting up here as well, because I'm excited to get all my bets in. That's for sure. So again, thanks for joining us, and we will see you soon. How about that?
Thanks for having me on.
Right. Bye-bye. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe here to the Two Old Ladies That Bet channel on YouTube, because you never want to miss out when we go live with Mr. Dave Bartoo. You can also find Dave out there on Twitter. He posts a lot of information. It's really nice there. That one is at EPA Edges on that one. So yeah, there's some great information out there. Hope you guys are loving the WNBA as much as I do. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.